Hey, check me out one time, man. First off, top of the DL. Hope everybody woke up highly favored and highly blessed, you feel me? You know, I ain't finna too much bore y'all. I'm finna dive right into this content, you feel me, and get straight to it. So hold on, check me out one time, man.
So now that the whole Kingpill thing is said and done, I think we can all agree he's a dumbass. Not only did I give him a chance on the podcast and he showed up on mushrooms and high as hell and was just like the worst podcaster ever, but then he turned it down with Ant and then turned up on me. Yes, he got his $200. Just want to make that clear. If I say I'm going to pay somebody, I pay them, even if we have an issue. But he was in a position where he could have been on No Jumper for a consistent period of time. He could have really built his brand. He could have got a lot more opportunities, the boxing shit, etc. Plus, people don't even know. Behind the scenes, I was giving this dude advice. I was advising him on how he should move in his career. And he lost all those opportunities because he was just feeling a little emotional and he wanted to turn up as soon as he didn't 100% get his way. So at the very least, you might think he's funny, you might think he's cool, but you got to admit, as far as business goes, as far as life goes, he's a motherfucking idiot.
As y'all can see, you feel me? Adam talking about King Pill, blew his opportunity, so on and so forth, you feel me? And basically, they've been going back and forth. Adam posting little messages that King Pill was writing him. I guess they little personal relationship, you feel me, as far as him mentoring him or whatever the case may be. But they going back and forth. I ain't gonna go post all the messages and do all that. Y'all go look at all that yourself, because like I said, I'm not really here to bash the homie in no way, shape, or form. So feel me, like I'm pretty sure that y'all seen that and the stuff that's going on, because y'all be tapped in. But basically, to me, like, you know, this is like a common thing when two people get into it. Just like when a dude and this girl get into it, they get to bashing each other and saying a bunch of stuff they don't mean. So that's what I get out of it, you feel me? They just both saying a bunch of stuff about each other on the internet that they don't mean because they business relationship didn't work out. And you feel me? Adam, for both of them, I'm not gonna just say Adam, for both of them is content. Whether it play out positive, whether it play out negative, whatever the case may be, but it's all content, you feel me? They had a little, I don't know what they had at No Jumper, the little stuff that they posted on camera. They both going back and forth saying they pushed each other and all this other stuff, man. So like I said, it's just content. Like that's what happens in the content world. Like that's what it is. So I don't see nothing too serious of it. Like I said, like to me, it's just two grown men not feeling each other because of their business situation, you feel me? So that's all I get from that situation. Like I said, I wouldn't tell y'all to take it too serious, because ain't too much of nothing gonna happen. If it was gonna happen, it would have happened already. Like I said, this is just what Adam do. You feel me? Once the business relationship go left, he bashed his employees. Like that's what he bashed his former employees. That's what he do. But y'all got to understand, like I just told y'all, that's all content, you feel me? Like his job is based off content. He gets paid off content. So anything that he can make content, he's going to make content. So I understand that part of it, you feel me? Like he's supposed to do that, you feel me? So, but as far as him saying King Pill messed up as far as on the opportunity, yeah, King Pill should have choked that situation out, for sure. If you going up there and you got the opportunity, he letting you come up there and swing, for sure you supposed to do everything you can to build your brand, no matter how weird the dude is. As long as he ain't doing nothing weird to you or nothing that you just can't handle, you feel me? Like you for sure supposed to choke that situation out. Don't, you feel me, say, but I'm not gonna say don't say this or say that afterwards, because like I said, that's what people do when their relationship fail. No matter what type of relationship it is. That's just how the world is. When something go bad, as far as relationship wise, you feel me, whether it's business, romantic, whatever it is, people do that. So it's like that's normal. So I'm not even gonna say that is weird or nothing like that, because it's not. But for sure, he should have choked that situation out. Whatever the money was, he was gonna pay him for him coming up there every Tuesday or whatever the case may be. He was supposed to try to grow, you feel me, go up there, go up, make his audience, you feel me, feel him more, and you feel me, basically expand his audience, you feel me, with the bigger platform. Because yeah, everybody might say no jumper this, no jumper that, but it is a bigger platform for somebody who's trying to push content, and it would have been a good look for somebody like him because he rapping, you feel me, trying to push content. He was trying to do the little celebrity boxing stuff, so it would have been a good look, you feel me, for him, no matter how y'all feel about no jumper. Like, that's just being real. But, you know, that's all that really is, you feel me, so I ain't gonna go too much into that. Now I'm gonna get into the other situation, you feel me. I guess Yung Ant reacted to my to what I said about him in the King Pill situation. And he said to a certain degree he agree, and to a certain degree he don't agree. You feel me? I'm not gonna post this clip. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. And y'all follow my page, so I'm gonna just go off of, you feel me, what y'all know about what I said about it. So I guess he said they didn't have an argument. You feel me? They didn't have an argument or a disagreement. It was King Pill agreeing what he said, okay? So they had a confused conversation then, I guess, you feel me? I took it as a slight disagreement, you feel me? But he's entitled to his own opinion. He felt like it wasn't a slight disagreement. So I'm gonna say it was a confused conversation, you feel me? Because it confused me for sure. So, but back to me saying, Ant said basically because King Pill is in Pomona and he's in LA, that's why he didn't take him saying, you feel me, the T word as him saying it towards A-Tray, because they farther out, they far away from the A-Trays and they don't beef. I get him. I understand what he's saying when it comes to that, but still, from my standpoint, no matter where you at, whatever word you say, if it diss a certain group or a certain area, it's for everybody, period, point blank. Like, I'm not gonna, you feel me, I'm not gonna come off of that. Like, that's just how I feel. It don't matter how far you is. It don't matter if y'all beef. It don't matter what the case may be. If you say a word that's meant for a whole group as a whole, you dissing everybody. That's just how it is, and that's how I feel. So he said that, and then, you feel me, I think he said, yeah, if King Pill would have told him, oh, there go for all trades, he would have took off, or whatever the case may be, which is righteous. He's supposed to do that, 100%. But I just feel that's how the homie should have went about it. He should have told him that was that, and if they was gonna go up, they was gonna go up. You feel me? Like, it ain't no backing down on what you say when it comes to nothing, especially when it comes to this content world, because, like I said, they gonna be at you. But besides that, y'all see, prime example, what I mean. They've been bashing each other on the internet. Ant made a segment about it. You got Wack and another dude, I guess he from 4562, wolfing on King Pill. One said, then dude saying he want to fade with Ant because of what the comments said. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this, as soon as you make the wrong move, everything just get twisted up and messed up when it comes to the stuff on this internet, bro. That's why I'm just saying. That's why I just said, protect your image at all costs. That's all I'm gonna say, because that's what you got to do. Because if you don't, it's gonna go bad, homie. And this may go good for King Pill. It might go bad for him. I don't know what's gonna happen. You feel me? Like, I just start doing this, and you feel me? I know as far as me, I'm giving people the advice I'm gonna hold myself to. I'm not gonna make no type of slip ups with nothing. I don't care who I go on the internet, with. Who I go on the interview with. No matter what I do, you feel me? I'm gonna stand on anything I said or anything that went on in my life that I talked about, or anything that I'm on as far as gang related or just my personal opinion as far as anything. You feel me? I'm gonna stand on anything I said, because I'm not finna get twisted up on this internet in no way, shape, or form. Like, you feel me? I got way too much respect for myself as a man to go for anything as far as in a bad manner, because I ain't never went for nothing. So I'm not finna get on no internet and mess up my image for the internet to please nobody. I'm gonna go for what I know when it comes to any situation. I'm going for what I know. So, you feel me? Moving right along on past that. This what y'all gotta understand too. When people get on this internet and get to talking super crazy as far as doing stuff at the end of the day that can land you in jail for a significant amount of time, y'all shouldn't even take that serious, homie. Because anybody who really want to do some harm to somebody, and no, I'm not talking about Ant and King Pill, you feel me? I'm talking about in general, about another situation, you feel me? I just ain't name dropping because you feel me? It ain't that serious, so you feel me? I'm just talking about it. I'm just talking about something in general. So look, When people be on here doing all that, talking about, oh, I will do this and I did this, as far as when it comes to, you feel me, playing with guns and stuff like that, y'all gotta brush right past that, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, that's what these rappers do, you feel me? To gain their audience, you feel me? They cap and say a bunch of stuff that they don't mean, or that they ain't never been through, to make it sound good on the internet. If I'm gonna inflict any harm to somebody, I'm not gonna mention it in no way, shape, or form on the internet. Yeah, I might talk about, oh, some fighting or something like that, because that's normal, you feel me? Like, hey, whatever the case may be, fighting, that's regular. But I'm not finna talk about harming nobody on the internet to try to make it sound good, to try to, like, come on, bro. Like, people need to stop doing that. Like, that's really weak. Like, you feel me? Like, I don't know if that boosts y'all ego, because y'all get on here and say, oh, I will do this to this person, and I'm not trying to do it, but I will do it. No, bro, you feel me? It don't work like that, man. If you like that and that's what you on, you wouldn't be putting it on the net saying you're going to do that, because that's a whole different category. That's not content. That's not, I don't know what that is when you bring it on the internet. It's dumb, straight up dumb. Like, it's, you feel me, a dead giveaway, because if you was to get into it with somebody and really do something to them, it's gonna track right back to the internet. Oh, he just said when he see this dude, he was gonna do this. As y'all can see, when I talked about Charleston White, I never said nobody's gonna kill him or anything in that manner. I specifically said they're gonna bash you, they're gonna beat you up. I don't know if anybody feels that deep about it to the point to where they will kill him over his comments. And if they do, that's none of my concern. But I'm not gonna be on here talking about it, talking about, oh yeah, the homie's gonna kill you, the homie's gonna do this, the Crips gonna kill you. That's what I'm not finna do. In no way, shape, or form. We ain't getting it like that. Well, I'm not getting it like that. Nu ain't getting it like that. So it's like, when y'all be hearing people talking about that, like, y'all gotta bypass that, homie. Because people just be capping and trying to make it sound good and try to make themselves sound tough. I don't gotta make myself sound tough or try to act tough about nothing. I'ma be me, I'ma laugh, I'ma joke. You feel me? I'm gonna push my content. I'm gonna say what I say. I know who I am as a man. You feel me? I didn't already stamped it when it comes to this stuff, and people know that. So one person or two person saying something negative about me, hey, so be it. I'm not worried about that. Like I said, I'm a real voice where I'm from. You feel me? I'm really one of them guys. So I don't gotta act a certain type of way or try to put on a certain persona for people. I don't do that. I be me. Every day, y'all see, I don't do too much extra stuff. I be me, you feel me? I'm a be Nunu, man. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just wanted to touch on that, and you feel me? Like I said, you feel me? I wish the homie the best, you feel me? Hope he figure it out and he learned from his situation. And you know, it ain't no shade to him. It ain't no shade to Ant. It really ain't even no shade to Adam, you feel me? I'm just talking about what I see going on, because he pushes content a certain type of way, and when it go bad, he's still gonna push content. He gonna push content whether it's good, bad, whatever the case may be, because that's his job and that's what get him paid. And I understand it, you feel me? I get that. You feel me? I'm just saying that people need to know what they dealing with when they dealing with him. So when a situation go bad, you gotta know, you feel me, what's going on. Like, a lot of people was in my comments saying, oh, he's not 4Extra's daddy. He's not this. He's not that. I never said he was. In prime example, I don't know if him and 4Extra's had these conversations, but if you go look, the text messages that he posts with him and King Pill, it was him trying to help King Pill, him trying to mentor King Pill. So all I was saying is why he wasn't doing that with 4Extra's, telling him like, hey, bro, you know, you getting paid this much every 2 weeks, you feel me? Go sign up for some medical insurance and pay like $300, $400, $200, whatever the case may be. Pay that a month so you will have medical insurance in case something ever happened to you, and you wouldn't have to come out of pocket if you was put in a situation like the situation you're in now. That's all I was saying. And he basically was doing that with King Pill. So I'm saying why he wasn't doing that with 4Extra's and didn't tell that man to get life insurance. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling Adam to be nobody daddy or feel like he's supposed to be anybody's savior in no way, shape, or form. That's not what I'm saying. That's what y'all getting from it, because y'all reading into what I'm saying the wrong way. I'm just saying, when you feel me, when these are your employees, you feel me, you're supposed to give them the proper advice and try to help them in any way, shape, or form. So you feel me? But I'm off that too. So at the end of the day, you feel me? Like I always say to all my gang members, y'all fly safe, y'all stay dangerous. You feel me? Till the next time, I'm gonna be at y'all, man. You feel me? My hecklers, keep going, man. Do y'all thing, man. You know, y'all, it's funny. Like I said, I'm respond when I can. Y'all stay blessed too, man.
You ain't got a pole, kind of life you living. Since on every car we skirt, nigga slide a chopper in. Nigga slide a chopper in.
I be gripping on my pole, that bitch gripping on my dick. I ain't dancing in no club, I'm too busy on my shit. Back to back, we do skits. I just fucked her, I bitch. Had her screaming, we the shit. While she playing with her clip, been in corners in her shit. I just hope her homie slip. It's a 30 in this bitch, I'm gon' feed him the whole clip.